16-year-old schoolgirl is taken to a magical world. She slays a dragon, becomes queen, gets married, has kids, and dies 90 years later. Only to wake up back at school, young and in her school uniform again, like nothing happened. She notices that her wedding ring is still on her finger. It's strange how so many years can shift a person's priorities. For example, one might assume that suddenly being decades younger and in an unfamiliar location would evoke feelings of panic, confusion, or perhaps some mild irritation at realizing that the world was not following its usual rules. In Amma's case, though, the discovery that she had somehow reverted to her teenage self was eclipsed by a detail that seemed particularly out of place. Why does my ring still fit? She mused aloud. In truth, she cared less about receiving an answer than she did about gauging the reactions of the people around her. If this turned out to be a deathbed hallucination, if the other uniform-clad students were just figments of her dying mind, then their responses would be as out of place as she currently felt. It was a test of reality, in a way, a means of assessing whether or not she could count on various constants to remain in place. Unfortunately, the disapproval and amusement that she saw on the inquisitive faces of her classmates offered very little in the way of answers, as she was certain that her unconscious brain could have conjured at least that much.